What's going on, people? It's your boy Rick.
This is Deb.
And this is LMC Talk. We're talking about love, marriage, and of course, everything can be discussed over a great cup of coffee.
That's right.
Listen, people. Oh, wait, where's mine?
All right.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it.
So extra.
Listen, guys, we have an absolute banger for y'all today, man. I tell you, boy, we have somebody in the house, man. You got Sincito. All right, we got Miss Jamala Patterson in the house.
Yes, baby.
AKA J Money. You know what I mean?
Listen.
AKA Own Network.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
AKA,
what else you got? What else you
AKA. That's all I got. I'm sorry. That's all I had. That's all I had.
Instagram, just jam, no jelly.
Hey.
Oh, there it is. All right, guys, we have a really good show for y'all today. So we're gonna talk a little bit to Jamala here. She has a show coming up. I'm gonna have her tell you a little bit about the show that's coming up. Big deal, okay, people? It's a big deal.
Big deal.
It's a big deal, all right?
It's a big deal to have her here today.
It's the own network,
Yes.
okay? It's a big deal. All right, so
Oprah's network.
in case y'all don't know,
Yeah.
all right? So, Ms. Jamala, let us know what's happening here.
Well, as you can see from commercials that have been being shown and social media platforms, that I have been casted.
Oh,
The season 6 Ready to Love Miami.
Ready to Love Miami. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey,
go.
yeah, this is a big deal, man, because
I have so much questions, but go ahead.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh, so
no.
the premiere is July 29th. It's going to be every Friday starting July 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Time.
wow, that's gonna be a big deal, man. We're excited about it. You know what I mean? But the cool thing about this is that we had Jamala. Not even how long was she on the show? That's probably about. It's a little bit. Was it before COVID?
Yeah, it was.
I think it was a little bit.
during
Oh, it's June
COVID.
during COVID.
Oh yeah, so that's maybe a year and a half
So it
ago or
wasn't
so.
even in person.
It wasn't even in person. We
Right.
couldn't even do it together because.
Still aren't necessarily ready or prepared for something serious, and I come at a place where you should feel the weight of me. You know, so you shouldn't. I'm postured in position to be found. So if you found me, you should be coming
Together
correct.
because we had.
You know what keeps ringing for me? I need to take my mama name,
Uh,
my emergency
that
contact
was the
list.
one. That was
I want to take my mama's name off my emergency contact.
one. That was the
That's it
one.
right there.
That was the
I
one.
never forgot that.
I never forgot that line either. So so we had a show where Love Marriage Coffee had her on. She was with another two ladies, and she was a big impact when the actual show. So we just want to say congratulations for getting casted on that.
Yes,
so we got
yes.
questions. Man, I can't wait for the questions.
we
guys.
got
So you got to
questions,
tell us some
honey.
questions. Let's get some questions going. Oh wait, did you have the tidbit of the day first?
All right.
We want to do that
Since
first, right?
yeah, we always do a tidbit.
Okay, let's do that first.
And since it's called Ready to Love, just wanted to talk a little bit about love. So, love means knowing that no matter what, you have someone to count on. It's unconditional and makes you feel good on the inside. You can trust the person you love and are comfortable around them. It's like your heart tells you that it's good for you.
All right.
Like a nice cup of coffee.
Well, if you guys don't know about Ready to Love, well, it's something that I have always watched. So it's so exciting that
Yeah.
Jamala is on the show. So Ready to Love is where the strongest couples will remain to decide whether they are truly ready to make a commitment. And I think it's such a dope opportunity, right? And one question that came to me immediately is, how are you feeling?
That's
Because-
me too. I want to know that
You know
too
the
because
reason
that's a
I'm
big
asking
deal.
that because now it's a dating show, right? But the world gets to weigh in on everything, and
Yeah.
everybody has opinions,
Yeah.
good or bad,
Yes.
good and bad. So my first thing is like, how are you really feeling about this?
Whew. I feel like I have to be positive about the opportunity that's been afforded to me at the
Right.
end of the day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's hard because I'm putting, my selection of men really in the hands of the casting department for OWN to say,
Wow.
here
Yeah.
are 10 eligible men or 10 eligible bachelors that we think are ready to love, and this is your pool to choose from. So it's kind of like walking in, you're like, okay. At the end of the day, we have to trust that casting has chosen, those that are ready to love. I have to go in with the assumption that every man here really wants something and they're looking for something real.
Oh my
So
God.
how I'm feeling after the fact is like, I have new energy. I think about through, what happened during the season and what happened with me. Obviously, I can't give too much away. But
all right, we'll have to watch. Okay,
yes. But you get new perspective. You get new energy, specifically about yourself and how you see relationships. So I think all around the opportunity was amazing. OWN Network took care of us. Production was great. So it's really just going through that process of dating, but dating with no blinders.
Oh,
that's crazy.
That's different.
I know. I was looking at it, and it looks as though, I don't know, they didn't really name the season. For some reason, it just said Miami.
Ready to Love
It just
Miami.
really like Miami.
Yeah,
So I guess just the casting in Miami, they're just doing it that way instead of do this season 1 or
listen,
episode
Season
1.
6. It's season 6.
Oh, season 6. Okay,
It's
great.
season 6
Okay,
of Ready to
perfect.
Love Miami.
Miami.
Listen,
Okay.
I have watched them all, okay? So this one, by what I've seen so far, looks spicy.
This one's pretty lit.
Yeah.
This one's pretty lit,
This
right?
looks lit.
Oh.
For the spice.
Oh.
It's gonna be a lot.
It's a lot. It looks like a lot.
looks a
so
lot.
y'all should be tuned in. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but all the little teasers that I've seen, ooh, child, yes, it's been be something. Okay, so I have questions. Let's get into it. So describe the dating scene in Miami for me.
Ooh. I'm gonna say the dating scene in Miami is fun in some instances, right? You have some of the top restaurants, Caribbean, Hispanic influence type restaurants. The
Agreed,
scene,
agreed.
The ambiance. You have an opportunity really to go out there and have fun.
Yes.
Now, as far as what happens next, don't hold your breath, right? Don't hold your breath, right?
Yeah, for real.
Miami is Miami, honey. Where, you got to be careful, especially people who are new to the city. They're not used to all this skin, and we don't think of it like that because it's just hot.
It's hot outside. There's beaches everywhere.
Right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
gonna get some skin.
Right. So if you're like easily impressed by half naked people, which we always are,
Welcome to Miami. If that's what you want.
That's normal out here. It's normal.
right. You're gonna be thinking in the sense of lust versus love.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's so funny, Tommy. He's been putting it out on OWN TV. If you follow that Instagram and OWN Keeping It Real, he's like, "Are you ready to lust or love?"
I saw that
do?
too.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Cracking up.
Yep.
You
I
know?
saw that.
So as far as like something serious, I think you really just have to be in it, right? And you're taking a risk. At the end of the day, I think loving it in general, loving someone is a risk.
Yeah, it is a risk. It is a risk.
It is a
either way.
risk. Yep, it's a risk you have to be willing to take, right? And this is different, but I'm here for all of it. Now, I kind of spoke a little bit about what Ready to Love is. So for those who are not familiar with Ready to Love, I am. So this is not for me, it's for y'all. Describe the show. Can you describe?
Yeah, so Ready to Love is a dating show. It's produced by Will Packer Productions, so Will Packer is behind it.
Oh, that's
It's
a big
on-
deal.
Yeah.
It's on the OWN Network, right?
Yeah, on OWN Network.
Okay.
It's the original format, so 10 male singles, 10 female singles, and we're mixing and matching, finding out who is for you and who you have connections with. What's different about this dating show is I'll say that the men vote the women off and the women vote the men off. You know what I mean? You really want to pick who you're connecting with to go on these dates with. And
Did you connect with anyone?
there's a lot of connecting going on. Obviously, I have an NDA. Can't say too much.
All right. But let me say this. On one of the teasers, I did see somebody go in like,
You look like you were kissing somebody on one of the teasers.
or you were about
She did,
to.
right?
Yeah, or you were about to.
It was me?
It was.
Oh no,
I'm not
she
even on the show.
nah.
I'm not even on the show. I don't know what you're talking about.
We gonna run the clip right here.
Yeah.
We gonna run it right
Insert
here.
clip,
That's
okay?
Insert
not
clip.
me. What are you talking about?
I know something was popping off.
This whatever.
So is this so I can watch it too?
Someone's- someone's popping off.
Yeah,
Looks
sure.
like me.
What made you want to participate in Ready to Love?
Well, I'll say this. I actually didn't know much about the show prior to being
Really?
casted. Yeah, it was a line sister that I have. Her name's Samantha. Really good. Like, she's married, so a millennial married, I like to call them. And she has a great relationship with her husband, and they're a good
Example.
example,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right, of what real love,
Okay.
Yeah,
what happens in real marriages,
Yeah.
right? So I trust her judgment.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So she was like, do this, and I was hesitant. I'm like, what? You're not going to edit me to make it seem like everybody coming out of my room at 2 a.m.
Yeah, you know how
just
to.
bringing me toilet paper. You just don't know. So
Yeah.
it's like, if it's in a house, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I have to stay in a certain location for too long, I'm not doing
You're not
it. So
doing it.
once I actually looked into it, I was like, oh, this isn't like
It's
that
different.
at all.
Yeah,
What's so
yeah.
crazy is I traveled to my college roommate's house in Houston, and I walked into her home, and the show was on the TV.
Wow.
And I was
Wow.
like, oh, well, this is a sign. I was like, well, let me watch a little bit. Let me catch up on what's going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is, I feel like it's true black excellence, what they try to bring together.
I was just about to say, this is
Yeah.
one of the classier shows, as far as, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
As far
I
as
like this
dating
one.
shows,
I
in
really
my
like this one,
opinion.
yeah. I really do.
It's kind of more clean.
Yes, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. So I think that's what like helped me to say, let me do this. And it was time, right? Let me,
Yeah.
y'all are bringing top 20 people together,
Yeah,
right?
why
We're
not
out
you?
here in Miami,
Why
right?
not you?
Let's see. I just
That's
had
what's up.
going into it, I was like, what are the things that I'm gonna follow? One, I'm not gonna be kissing everybody in the mouth. Right? If we're not connecting, we're not
Oh.
Yeah.
what else was I saying? Like, two, I need to make sure I'm being my authentic self.
Yeah.
Right? As much as I can, but also making sure like I'm not in arguments because I know why I'm here. What is the purpose of
You
me
think the
being
camera
here?
kind
No
of?
catty this.
You think the camera kind of amplifies things sometimes, meaning that you feel that heat of the people watching, and you feel like you want to go in a little harder on things that you do. You know what I mean? If you're arguing about something, you want to make sure that person doesn't win the argument. You kind of go a little bit harder. You feel like that pressure from the camera sometimes, or no?
Or you do the opposite.
Or you just be like, I got to be myself no matter what's happening here.
I'm gonna say it's a mix.
Yeah.
Because honestly, when you're filming a show like this, you do feel the pressure. You are. I'm
Yeah.
consistently thinking about like, how am I going to be portrayed in the things that I say.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
you're also been doing it for a while, so you almost sometimes forget. The
camera's
camera's
Yeah,
there
after a while,
Yeah.
right?
I
Yeah.
know for a fact with me, I was like, I need to be as tight-lipped as possible because I'm a little bit more reserved in what I'm saying in my responses because I don't want it to look like I'm fighting over.
Oh, okay.
I need to be.
Did you
Yeah.
follow through
Yeah.
on that? You did.
I
Good,
did.
good.
I held back a lot.
Oh.
You know, you.
I
hold
know,
me, so
man.
I can read you today, but I'll save it.
But you reserve it.
I did.
All right. I know you can't tell us a lot about Ready to Love, but what can you tell us about the season? Like, you know,
Oh,
like
boy.
you
Here we go.
already said, alluded to, it is spicy. Okay,
that I know. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Expect some entanglements.
Oh, snap.
And I would say, forget the love triangles. We're in love squares. All right,
Wow.
it's a lot. It's a
Wow.
lot.
Ooh.
It's gonna be.
See, that's a hint right there.
Ooh.
Well, I kind of caught it. Okay.
But you know what?
Square. Okay.
I'm also gonna say, expect real love, and real sparks.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. Love it.
All right. And now, do you think the version of you we see on the show represents your real personality?
So, as I was saying before, like I definitely feel like I needed to be like as tight-lipped as I could for the purposes of the show, but you're still gonna see some of that, right? Some things I just knew I could reserve with a quick side eye and keep
Yeah.
it moving, right? But you'll get me, and you'll see it, right? And what I'm trying to do is kind of do recaps
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
show so I can talk to viewers about what I was thinking and what was happening in that moment. So I want to do Just Jam Responds.
Oh,
That's gonna be dope.
Every episode.
because
Yeah.
I was even thinking as I asked that question, I know that you are the queen of clapbacks, right? So, like literally,
Queen of
y'all,
clapback.
she's up there with like Nene and Kenya with her clapback. She is real. So, are we gonna get some Jamala isms?
Oh yeah. We're
It's
gonna
in
get
there?
some words. We're gonna get Decepticon. That's my favorite word. Like, are you a Decepticon? Because I need to know, right?
That's a good word. I like that.
We're gonna get some of the things I like to say, like, okay, you're filling my love cup, or you're not. Oh, my love cup is depleted. Pour it out. Pour it out. I don't want to talk. No, you're gonna get all of that. You'll get that.
That's dope. That's dope.
All
We'll
right.
see though. We'll have to see
We
how
have to
everything's
see,
edited.
y'all. We have to
That's-
see. Now,
listen.
would you have changed anything you did on the show? If there's one thing, I know you can't say a lot, but if there's one thing you could change, what would it be on the show?
I'm gonna, hindsight's 20/20, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you can say like, you learn from those moments, and you're like, would I do that different? And I have to honestly say, like, in those moments, they were real. And
Okay.
in those moments,
Okay.
I express human emotion.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to do that, right?
Right.
And if someone's growing and learning themselves and you can't understand why that emotion was there, then you're probably lying about something within yourself
Wow,
that
that's
you
good.
haven't looked into to say, would I act that way? Or do I know someone that would act that way? Or why did she act that way? Or anybody on the cast, right?
Right.
Why did they respond that way? And you have to really live in that moment and say, okay, either I'm going to learn from this or I'm going to take it and be real with myself. Like, I expressed it the way I needed to express it in that moment. That version of me was very true to Jamala.
Yeah.
You know, and it may even be a growth version of me, right? I could have responded even worse or even better, you know,
Yeah.
but in that moment, it is what it is.
It is what it
It
is.
is real. It is real.
Hey,
And-
I know that Tommy, right? Tommy's usually the one that kind of is in the
Nephew
whole
Tommy.
mix. Nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy Miles.
Shout out to nephew. Okay, so I wanted to find out about him. How is he on the actual show? Is he cool in real life, or is he just doing his thing? I mean, have you got a chance to speak to him, like off camera or anything of the sort? Is he a cool dude?
So I'm gonna look y'all in the camera. This is the number one question that I've actually got. Not like I
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How did you end up? It's like, well, Tommy, fine. What's going on with him? Tommy is married. Like, you know what I mean? But everybody, every single person I know that once they saw the commercial, like top two question.
Nephew.
Wow, that's crazy, right?
And I'm gonna tell you that man is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you,
Oh,
he is
that's
so
good.
down
I'm
to
glad
Nephew
earth.
it is the
Tommy.
point, yeah.
Nephew
He is
Tommy.
so cool. Like, I want to hang out with him and his wife. And she's a soror. She's an AKA. So
Oh,
I'm like,
snap.
I want to hang out with y'all on the weekend. Where we going?
Wow, that's cool. That's
That
cool.
is so
I
dope.
mean, he is
That's
awesome.
cool.
Off camera, like, he gives you real advice. Like,
Real advice,
you know,
yeah.
he sees what's going on, right? So he's like talking to you as you know, as nephew Tommy. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
Yeah, because in previous series that I've watched, like, he be checking them guys when they go.
He
into
does
that
check the
little room
guys, I can
together.
tell you that.
Like,
Yeah, he
he's
does.
like, nah, you can't do that.
And you would have
can't
thought
say
that he would be
yeah.
on the men's side when he's up, but he's not. He's
No,
like
he's
literally
not,
telling them, "Hey,
yeah.
you can't do that. You know, you're not
He holds
supposed to
him
do that."
accountable.
Yes,
Yeah, I think
he
he was an
does.
awesome host. He was awesome to work with. If I had to do it again, like I'd always want him. I can't see anyone else hosting either.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
I kind of agree with you with
He's
that,
a cool
but
dude.
you have to be honest.
It's like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, he's a good
And
guy.
he fly.
And
Yeah,
he-
yeah.
He
He just as fly. Yeah, just as fly. Yeah.
But you know, Steve Harvey is his uncle, so what
That's
do you
his uncle.
expect?
Yeah, what do you expect,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? Now, I know you spoke about it a little bit previously, but I wanted to ask: did you learn anything from being on Ready to Love?
Yes, you have to learn a lot going through this experience.
Yeah.
Like, it would be remiss of you to not take anything away.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say, I think even if I think back to our Love and Marriage, you
Yeah.
know, in
Yeah.
Chivalry Day,
Yeah.
I remember saying, like, I'm whole. I'm
Oh.
whole. Like, baby. What I learned is that being whole is a continuous journey. Like, every bit of, you know, me wanting to be whole, the whole is there, but there's different experiences in life that you have to go to. I haven't been through everything. I'm 33
Right.
years old. I haven't been through
Right.
everything. So the biggest eye-opener was that every experience continues to pour into you being whole, right? And you have to go into those and be ready to, like, learn and adjust and course correct within yourself. And
That's the hard part.
looking in the mirror and course correcting. You were wrong, girl. You know what? Stand firm in who you are, and a reminder, like, relationships and being in a relation with people, any ship, partnership, you know, platonic relationship takes
All the ships.
all of those ships take work.
Takes work.
Need somebody
Everything
to
takes work.
steer it. Need somebody to man the oars. Like, whatever it may be. Like, that's really something that I would take away. That being whole is a continuous effort. It's an experience. It's experiences that keep happening within your life that continue to shape you and mold you. So that's what
good.
I
Amen to that.
All
Now,
right.
what would you tell anyone that would want to go through Ready to Love?
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's good. Let me look real fast. Okay. I would tell anyone that wants to do the show to trust the process. Be authentically you. Meaning, if you're going to be authentically you, that means you have to have done some work within yourself to know who you even are and what you want.
Because when you said authentically you, like, what is authentic? Because some people be fighting on these shows. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Learn who you are before you go on these shows. Because, and even in standing firm in who I am, I was like, what? Okay, let me not act out of character. Like, you really have
Yeah.
to
you
come
have to.
back.
Sometimes
Like,
you have to go in the corner and say, Lord,
I've had those moments, like, and the mic is on, honey.
Yeah.
So you probably may hear me
praying or talking about Holy Spirit.
Come on,
activate. Like I need you now because
That's why I said I need these Jamala-isms. I'm telling you, I know they're there.
there are
No, but you're right about just the person, the ladies and the men knowing themselves before they even go in there, because that's going to be tough.
You have to have discernment. You have to know who you are in order
So you
to
don't act a fool.
Exactly.
And then now you have all these choices. At first, people are dating one person at a time, or whatever case may be. Now you have 10 people that you're looking through. If you don't know what you want, it's going to be hard to just.
You have to pay attention to who you are and who's being consistent, who's valuing you.
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
You know why?
yeah.
Because as Rick said that, I'm thinking, because what if this one guy has two qualities that I like, but then this other guy has two more qualities?
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm like, oh, I like him, but he does this a little bit better. But then,
That's
oh,
the
but
whole
him
thing.
though.
That's the whole
Like,
thing.
That's hard.
And
to
then
zone
now,
in.
once you make your choice, is it the same on the other side? Is that person picking you too, or they're
then
picking
not
between
only
10
that,
people too?
And then not only that, it's not only her that's choosing that guy.
That's true.
That's where the competition comes
Boy, I
in.
tell you, boy.
Oh, I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
faint.
rough. That's rough.
I'm hard. I don't know if I'm ready.
I had a lot of woe is me moments.
You did?
I think so. And you'll see it on my face. Because again, sometimes listen, my face will be a
That face is
caption in
gonna
itself. A caption in
Is
itself.
she a
I
Libra?
already know that.
I am a Libra.
She's a Libra. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be.
I know what
I
time
know
it
it because
is.
I
I
know
know what
it.
time it is. Fly and feisty. You're going to get both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Jamala, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, thank you for the question. It's an opportunity to brag on me. So I'm Jamala. I am born and raised in South Florida. I am of Jamaican descent. With different. That's a real thing. Listen. What else? I am a true health enthusiast, right? So I love working out.
That's cool.
I love my green juices and my ginger shots. I love running 5Ks. I do at least 4 of those a year. What else?
They going to see that body. Y'all going to get the body.
I am a UF graduate, as well as I did my master's at FAU, and I started my PhD at FIU, so Florida International
cool.
University. And I have my entrepreneurial activities as well. So I'm a Turo super host, an Airbnb super host. I'm dipping and dabbling in event planning and having like my own event thing going on.
Nice.
So we'll see how that works out. I've been in my career for about 8 years now, so I am a senior health engagement over the South Florida region.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
dope.
Yeah, so what I do is I go into different corporate companies and I create their wellness programs.
Oh, cool.
And I love it. That right now I'm working with a nonprofit. I've actually accepted a position to be on the board to work with those that are struggling with depression. So I'll be assisting in that program.
Dope.
I love to cook, so my quarantine cooking channel should be on YouTube Shorts and on YouTube. So I'm gonna try to navigate that field.
That's
But
dope.
mostly just stay tuned. Follow me through Instagram. That's a great way to really find out what's happening, what's new, what's going on.
And you have your YouTube handle and all that stuff, or just go straight to Instagram?
I would say go straight to
the
Instagram,
Instagram first, okay.
but I want it to be called The Collective. So it's going to be a collective of, honestly, Just Jam Responds. So that's from the show,
that's good.
figuring
That's
out
good.
what I was thinking about in that moment. I can't speak on too many other castmates, but I'll give
we
y'all
know.
a little bit of tea,
And we do want the tea.
And also, I actually have a luxury hair and lash company with my little sister. It's called The Bundle Box. So you can
Bundle
follow
Box.
that on Instagram, or you can follow the page at...
Bundle Box?
Yes, it is.
We're gonna have that on the screen right here. Boop, boop. Check it out.
thebundlebox.co. So that's an awesome
Looks amazing.
entrepreneurial activity that we've been entrepreneurial business that my sister and I have.
Okay.
That's dope.
Wow. That's a lot going on, huh?
What's going on?
That's a lot.
A lot going on.
Okay. It's very interesting, y'all. Like, y'all really got to watch it. I can't believe she's on this show. Like, I'm fanning out. I'm just trying to contain myself. I'm really trying to contain myself. But yeah, it's a big deal. All right. So, is there anything that you want the fans to know about Jamala?
Well, yeah, I'll say, coming out of this dating show, I kind of mentioned already, it's like you get this new energy, this new perspective in life. And right now, I'm walking in purpose of all my life goals, including love. So you'll have to see where that goes.
With the
on
new guy
show.
that you have right now.
Because you was glowing. You was glowing, girl.
See, I can't.
We
I
don't
need to
even
get
know if I'm
some.
on the show for real.
Listen,
we really don't even know if that was me.
I need to get
Actually-
something. I need to get
I actually
something.
have this question that I have been dying to ask.
Oh.
Right. So, again, from watching the teaser, this is a question that I have been dying to ask since the
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go
There
now. I
is
know.
this
I know it's coming.
popular guy called Justice. What's the T on Justice? Because all the girls are
Oh
saying
yeah,
to
the
go
guy that
crazy
keep putting on
Justice.
the ads, right?
Yeah.
The guy. That's,
Yeah, on the trailer.
tell us what's going on with Justice, man. What's going on with
is
Mr.
Justice?
Justice?
Like,
What-
what's good with
Justice
Justice?
is a contestant on the show.
He kind of looks like your type.
Oh snap!
I think so.
Oh shit! Hey man,
Justice
listen.
is a cool guy. Justice is definitely a cool guy. He is one of the older gentlemen. You can't tell he's like 42.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, looks
So
good.
he has
The
like
girls were going crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I see you smiling there. I don't know.
Attention on the show that he gets. So be
Okay.
prepared to continue seeing that. He is the CEO of Game Style Lifestyle. It's like a concierge service and artist management.
Okay.
So he hosts a lot of different parties.
Cool.
He set up different artists that come into town and want to have a good time, like on a
Oh.
luxury level. So I can give y'all that much about.
Okay,
All
because I'm
right.
like, they're going crazy.
You know I give nicknames. Juju. He didn't like that one though.
He ain't like
Juju.
All right, so, well, we are going to wrap up. I mean, guys,
Listen, man.
go ahead, babe.
I'm just saying, I'm just super excited, man. I mean, I watched a few of the seasons. I believe I was at season about 3 or so, and then I kind of stopped a little bit. I don't know.
But I kept watching.
You kept watching, but I'm just so excited. Not only because you're on this season, of course, because of that, but it just seems that this season is a little different.
Yes.
It feels different. It's in Miami, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just the whole vibe of it is just like giving a total different thing from
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Yeah,
That's how it
yeah.
started out. So I'm super excited, and I'm just gotta say congratulations again. That's an
It's an
amazing
amazing
accomplishment.
opportunity. Yes.
I love it. She's gonna be on OWN, as I say, AKA Jay. You know, OWN. You know what I mean.
Guys,
you know what I mean.
you gotta watch. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be amazing. Based on all of the previous ones I've watched,
I know. This one's gonna be good.
It's always been good, but this season looks like it's gonna be good. So y'all gotta really watch this one. Oh my God!
All right. So
you guys.
before we go, let's say again when it's gonna be premiered.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that first. When's the date on that?
So the date of premiere is going to be July 29th. So that's a Friday.
On Friday.
8/7 Eastern Central Time.
Eastern. Okay.
8 p.m. Eastern
Perfect.
Time on OWN TV. So
OWN
OWN
TV.
Network.
So
Oh,
tell me,
that
what's
one.
the anticipation for Friday? How are you feeling?
Because you're just about to watch the whole thing now from scratch.
Because it's
gonna
like-
be crazy.
Guess what's happening right
I'm watching
now?
it with you all.
Right. And
Of
guess
course,
what's
we're
happening
gonna be
right
Part
there.
of my
now?
journey
We're
right
gonna
now.
be
You
there,
are part
man.
of my journey. You
What
are
I'm
in my life.
thinking is this is gonna feel like she's doing the show all over again.
I know, right? All the
But this-
emotions are gonna come
All
back.
the emotions.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Like,
That's gonna be crazy.
Oh my God, how are you really feeling?
It's a mixed feeling.
Yeah,
it's a mixed
yeah.
feeling of excitement. Walking into the dark a little bit because you don't even remember what happened. Like,
I
I'm
know.
like, wait, was I there? Like,
It's like I blanked out when I said that.
And then sometimes you don't know how they're gonna edit because I know how these shows
You
work.
don't know. You don't
I
know.
know.
You don't know
Yeah.
sometimes.
So
Oh,
I'll be watching it with you all. So I have a question for you all. What's your prediction?
Sure.
What is your prediction? Or would you say, here goes a better question.
Okay.
Do you think I am ready to love?
yes, you are ready to love. Absolutely, 1,000% you're ready to love.
This was kind of evident to me once we
was a
did the
no-brainer.
yeah before when we did the
Is
topic.
chivalry dead?
It's chivalry dead. Yeah. I had a feeling that something major is coming for you, and I think you're great for this type of thing. You know what I mean? I think especially when people have tried different things and they're like, you know what, it's nothing wrong with the to do something untraditional. Because I believe that if something is supposed to happen, it will happen. Okay, all right,
It's
just
definitely an unorthodox way of dating.
It is.
It is, but I think
I liked it, honestly. I thought that was the best. That was probably the second thing that made me go. One, we're not in nobody's house. We're stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
And two, the being able to openly date. And you can. And
That's
then
so cool.
Yeah,
What
it's
happens
really cool.
is once feelings start getting involved, you like, do not touch nothing that belong over there. Like, you know what I
wow.
mean?
See,
Like,
that's the part,
See,
man.
that's the
That's the
part
thing.
that
that's
get
the thing.
territorial. I'm
Yeah.
like, and I keep saying it's so funny. I'm like, I'm territorial with gym equipment. Like, do not be running on my treadmill. So imagine
Wow,
once
see?
feelings start
See,
getting
I know.
involved, you're like, hold on.
Exactly. I know that got to be tough because you are like looking at, if he's talking to somebody else, trying to see if he has a connection. You're like, what,
Right, you
what
don't
is
wanna
he
get
doing?
played.
I know.
You
I
already
know.
connected over here. What
That's
are you
rough.
doing? You know?
I pop
So
rough,
yeah,
man.
but I know you are ready to love. I hope you found love.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I really do hope that you found love on this show. Because you're an amazing woman, and you are.
No, you are, Jamala.
Thank you.
You're an amazing woman,
Okay.
and you deserve everything that God has for you. So if this is what God has for you, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
This is Jamala, y'all.
All right.
to love
Thank you, Jamala, for being here again. That's awesome.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Wow, man. So
cheers, guys.
thank you again. Thank you for being here on Love Marriage Coffee again. Guys, if you have not done this already and you're watching this right now, just go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and hit smash that notification button. Make sure that you follow us on Love Marriage Coffee, all different social media platforms. We thank you so much, and thank you so much, Jamala, for gracing our presence again. We thank you so much.
Jamala. We appreciate it. You didn't have to, but you did. Thank you so much.
All
All
right.
right, Friday.
Peace. Friday.
8, right? 8
8
o'clock.
p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern.
And every Friday after that.
Let this be the highest watched season.
Yes.
It is going to be. I already know.
So
I already know. Yeah, I already know it's going to
I
be.
got my predictions.
Oh, I already know it's going to be.
All
I already
right,
know
so
it's
we
gonna
gonna run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Do it.
be. All right, see y'all.